Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 77 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday evening. And holy shit, man! Like holy shit, man! What a fucking game, man! It was a fucking fight near the end, but in the end, it was a fucking fight. Not gonna lie, it was one of the most craziest matchup ever. But in the end, the Niners came up on top. Yes, the San Francisco 49ers had defeated the Chicago Bears 42-38 on Sunday Night Football, improving the Niners' record to 12-4, while the Bears dropped to 11-5. So this will be very, very interesting, and very, very interesting heading into there. But all I can say is that this game was a goddamn shootout, man. It was a shootout in the Bay. That's what it is. A shootout in the Bay. So it's going to be. So now we're going to get. So now this will get some huge playoff implications heading into this game, and we just found out what the two big games with playoff implications with the divisions on the line will be going. And also playoff implications. But we'll get to that after I do this. Let's take a look at his stats. Caleb Williams had completed 25 of his 42 passes for 330 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception, no sack, wasn't sacked once, and he has a QBR rating of 100.3. Brock Purdy completed 24 of his 33 passes for 303 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, was sacked once, got a QBR rating of 118.6. Swift had 9 carries for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. Montgomery had 8 carries for 38 yards. Williams had 5 carries for 18 yards. Christian McCaffrey, CMC, had 23 carries for 140 yards and a touchdown. Brock Purdy had 6 carries for 28 yards, 2 touchdowns. Robertson had 4 carries for 22 yards. Moore had 1 carry for 10 yards. Burden III had 8 receptions for 138 yards, 1 touchdown. Lovin had 6 receptions for 94 yards, 1 touchdown. Walker had 2 receptions for 30 yards. Swift had 2 receptions for 25 yards. Cabana had 2 receptions for 16 yards. Smite had 1 reception for 11 yards. Magani had 3 receptions for 9 yards. And DJ Moore had 1 reception for 7 yards. Devontae, he was just there. Purcell had 5 receptions for 85 yards. Tongs had 7 receptions for 60 yards, a touchdown. Jennings had 2 receptions for 42 yards, a touchdown. McCaffrey had 4 receptions for 41 yards. Robertson had 2 receptions for 30 yards. Borg had 1 reception for 25 yards. Jay had 2 receptions for 14 yards and a touchdown. Robertson had 1 reception and 6 yards. The Niners had 496 total yards, while the Bears had 440 total yards. The Bears had 330 passing yards to the Niners' 296 passing yards. The Niners had 200 rushing yards, while the Bears had 110 rushing yards. And the Niners had 7.3 yards per play to the Bears' 6.9 yards per play. The Niners had 32 first downs, while the Bears had 26 first downs. Niners were 7-10 on third down, while the Bears were 6-12 on third down. Niners was 1 for 1 on fourth down, while the Bears were 2-2 on fourth down. The Niners ran a total of 68 plays, while the Bears ran a total of 64 plays. The Niners allowed 1 sack. The Bears didn't allow 0 sacks. The Bears punted the rock 3 times, while the Niners punted the rock 2 times. The Bears had racked up 7 penalties that cost them 39 yards, while the Niners racked up 5 penalties that cost them 55 yards. Both teams lost a fumble. The Niners threw an interception. The Bears didn't. And the Niners had a time of possession of 33-33 to the Bears 26-27. The Bears had 37 tackles, while the Niners have 32 tackles. The Bears were 1-1 on field goals. The Niners never went for it on field goals. The Bears were 1-3 in the red zone, but the Niners were perfect in the red zone. 5 for 5. And circling back to the that interception, that one interception that Brock Purdy threw was the was their opening drive, just drive of the first quarter, where it was ran back for a pick six. But man, what a game! It was a thrilling shootout. And also, if I have to say something for the Chicago Bears and their fans, is that you cannot. I know this. I know you're upset that this game didn't go anywhere. I understand that. I understand you're upset that you're mad, but you gotta admit that was a hell of a good game. That was y'all look legit. You played legit, and honestly, y'all may be very, very scary heading into the playoffs. So, even though it didn't end the way you were hoping for, I take this game, I take this as a learning experience and use it to get better. But it was a hell of a game. But for the Niners, shit, man. You guys were balling the fuck out, not gonna lie, and y'all put on one hell of a fucking show. Man, we got this season we got so many game of the year candidates. It's not gonna be funny. You got the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. You got the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills game in week 1. Then you have the Thursday night thriller between the Rams and the Seahawks, and now you got this game. This one's gonna be a really, really tough one to tell which one's gonna be the best. And I won't be too surprised if the NFL posts this game tonight on their YouTube channel. And trust me, they did, because they did post the Thursday night thriller game between the Rams and the Seahawks. Man, that game was crazy. Like I said, this season has been really intense and really crazy. And honestly, I'm all for it, because this is a pretty fun game. This is a pretty fun season. This is a pretty fun season. Now, with that out of the way, hold on. NFL TV schedules for week 18, because I want to put this out here for week 8. Oh, okay. Now, as promised, I'm gonna give you the rundown on all the week 18 games. We got Saturdays and Sunday games to focus on, but the Saturday games are gonna be. 26. Let's see. Now, we got some Saturday games that's going to be happening on Saturday, the first Saturday of 2026. So now here are the schedulings, and here are the times, and the channels themselves. Okay. So, we got the Carolina Panthers playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game will be on 8. This game will start at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. And in this game, it's for the NFC South Championship, meaning winner clinch gets to the playoffs, losers eliminated and go home. And this game will be shown on both ESPN and ABC. And then at 8 o'clock, on Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. And this game right here is going to be the big one that everyone's going to be watching, because the winner of this game will clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC. And this will also be shown on ABC and ESPN. So those are the 2 games that we're gonna have. And then we got another Sunday night football game. And next Sunday it's gonna be for the AFC North Championship game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. One team will clinch the NFC North division and go into the playoffs. while the losers are eliminated and go home. So basically, both of these games are do or die games, y'all. They are do and die. And the crazy part is that both the Panthers and the Buccaneers have lost their games today. Now, I want to bring up the NFL playoff picture. So because we always gotta see how this plays out. So we'll take a look at the playoff picture before I end this bad boy. Wait till it loads up. Okay, so in the AFC, here are the teams who already clinched the playoff spot. The Broncos who holds the number 1 seed, the Patriots who hold the number 2 seed, the Jaguars who hold the number 3 seed, the Texans who hold the number 5 seed, the Chargers who hold the number 6 seed, and the Bills who hold the number 7 seed. The two teams who are still in the hunt are the Pittsburgh Steelers, who currently hold the NFC North despite them losing to the Browns, with a playoff probability sitting currently at 46%, and the Ravens, who are in the hunt with an 8-8 record, and also have a playoff probability of 54%. Now let's move to the NFC. You have the Seattle Seahawks, who holds the number 1 seed, the Bears, who hold the number 2 seed, the Eagles, who hold the number 3 seed, the Niners, who hold the number 5 seed, the Rams, who hold the number 6 seed, and the Packers, who hold the number 7 seed. Now, the Panthers, they currently hold the number 4 seed, and they're in first place in the NFC South with the playoff probability of 46%, while the Buccaneers, they're in the hunt with a 7-9 record, and also have a playoff probability of 54%. So yeah, these Saturday games are going to be very, very important to determine who will get what. Pretty very important for these two games. Well, on the one hand, you have the Niners and Seahawks, who will be battling on Saturday night to see which of these two teams will hold the number 1 seed in the NFC. And then you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the Carolina Panthers in the NFC South rivalry game, where the winner will be crowned the NFC South champions and get into the playoffs, while the loser goes home. Yeah, this is gonna come down to the goddamn wire, and of course, Tank Bowl, because thanks to the Giants fucking up their tank yet again, the Las Vegas Raiders currently hold for the moment the first overall pick in next year's draft. Now we're not sure what's going to happen, so we're definitely going to keep a very close eye on what's going to happen next week in the final week of the regular season. And that's all I got to say for right now. That's all I got to say for this game. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to with an update, share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 71986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. Really means a lot. I'll see you tomorrow after the Rams Falcons game. Catch you later. Good night. Damn. We had some damn good football lately. I really hope week 18 comes out swinging. I want to know how that one's gonna end.